Oh, Melcamp at Cap.
Yeah.
Say that 5 times fast. Thank you so much.
All right, Hurricane Erin is now moving into the open Atlantic, but its impacts are still being felt along the East Coast. New video from Nantucket shows rough surf as the storm pulls away. Officials warning of dangerous rip currents up and down the New England coast. And all beaches on Nantucket's South Shore are closed to swimming.
Okay, and we're also hearing, thanks to Caroline, there's a ground delay at Bush Intercontinental. Average delay is just under an hour because of these thunderstorms.
Yeah, that's right. So it's a Friday. I think a lot of folks might be trying to squeeze in a last summer vacation. And if you are heading to the airport, definitely be aware these thunderstorms are impacting IAH.
Okay.
Javi so far, no delays. Let's talk about what we're seeing. So far, the heaviest of the storms, these have all been on the far north side of town. In fact, some areas have seen anywhere from 2 to 3, 4.5 inches of rain. This is up to the north where we do have several flood advisories, including portions of San Jacinto and Polk County. That includes Livingston. You can see that bright yellow color. That's going to be indicating a moderate, steady downpour ongoing. And that soaking rainfall impacting everybody, including those in Liberty County where they have heavy thunderstorms. As we dive further towards the south, you can see we do still have that aerial flood advisory just to the west of Houston there. This is going to be in place for about another hour because some of the roads still could be flooded. And look down here, Lake Jackson down towards Oyster Creek and Freeport, also dealing with some pretty hefty thunderstorms. Now, so far, none of these storms are severe, but as we go through the next few hours, we are anticipating the possibility of an isolated severe storm or two. A live look outside right now, looking a lot better than earlier. Downtown previously had some very big thunderstorms, but we still feel the impacts of it. Right now it's only 87 degrees, and I say only 87 degrees because earlier this week we hit 101 3 times this week. So 87 looking pretty good, but factor in the humidity, still feels like 95. Winds are coming from the north. Always a treat to have winds from the north, and temperatures across the board significantly cooler because of that cloud cover and because of the showers and thunderstorms we've been dealing with all day. So as you head towards your weekend, know that Saturday is going to be stormier than Sunday. In fact, everything is kind of trending just a bit better. Saturday, we might even bump that down to 40% because recent computer models are not being as aggressive. Take a look at this. 8 p.m. still seeing some isolated storms tonight. That'll stick around until about 10 p.m. But tomorrow, we're going to start off much more dry. Perhaps a few coastal showers to begin our day. And then as we head into the afternoon, isolated thunderstorms, not as widespread as today. Flood threat is going to be slightly lower with less moisture around, but still any thunderstorm can be that exception where you can see a quick 1 to 3 inches of rain. But in general, we are expecting our highest accumulations for areas south of I-10, our far coastal communities. That's where we can see our heaviest accumulations. But further inland, you can also deal with some heavier pockets. As for satellite and radar, you can see this boundary right here. This has been what's been hovering overhead. As this dissipates, that's going to be bringing with it slightly better weather. But since it's still hanging out, that's why we've got stormy conditions. So our extended forecast is going to show rain chances staying elevated today and tomorrow. Once we get towards the end of the weekend, well, things will start to look a whole lot better.
All right, Caroline,
We'll take
thank
that.
you. Yes, we will.
Texas lawmakers are taking steps to end the practice of selling animals on the side of the road.
That's right. Starting September 1st, new laws will give counties the power to shut down these sales. Here's KPRC2's Zach Lashley with the details.
Whether it's on the side of a road, in parking lots, or just out in the open.
Seeing those puppies out there in the heat, it's heartbreaking.
It is illegal to sell animals this way in Harris County. And in September, a new law allows any county in the state to end animal sales in open areas.
How big of a problem are roadside sales?
It is so impactful on our animal overpopulation crisis.
Sarah Mills, senior director at Houston Pet Set, a nonprofit that works to end homelessness and suffering of companion animals, explains reputable breeders limit litters, allow buyers to meet the parents, and often have return policies.
These roadside sales are one and done. You buy them, you're probably never seeing mom and dad. They're having multiple litters, and they're selling to people as impulse purchases, and they're selling them at 6 weeks, which is entirely too young. We have seen an influx of designer breeds into rescues, such as French bulldogs, that are genetically not healthy, and so the breeders are no longer willing to keep them. An ethical breeder would stop breeding that pair. Rosie, my golden doodle, was posted on Facebook for free to a loving home.
Rosie was purchased from a backyard breeder on the side of a road by a family that quickly realized they were in over their head.
I was concerned that she would end up in the wrong hands.
Sarah rescued her from that family. Rosie is now the newest member of the Mills clan. Reiterating Houston Pet Set's sentiment at the state level is Shelby Boboski, Executive Director of Texas Humane Legislation Network, an organization that promotes the humane treatment of animals through legislation, education, and advocacy.
We are in such an overpopulation crisis. This is one way to stop that drip, 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 and to really give our law enforcement tools on how to stop it.
If you come across a roadside sale taking place, whether it be in Harris County or a county that is proposing to pass this law, what should you do?
Take pictures, make sure you get the license plate, call 311, 911. If they're about to cause an accident, report it, and get your local city council member or your commissioner. These tickets need to be enforced.